You don't want to risk plugging this sink. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna vacuum out this stuff so that it doesn't go into this drain. Just help maintain a little better and mitigate the risk of any clogging. Here we go. Now that we have given it the initial large garbage, vacuuming, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this. And we're gonna put now the disinfectant on this, or the cleaner. As usual, follow the instructions on the product that you're using. We're gonna let this sit for approximately 5 minutes or so. We've let it sit now for 5 minutes or so. I'm now going to be using another one of these HDX brushes from Home Depot. As I said before, use the right one for the right job. And you can see this one has had its share of contribution. Go ahead and scrub this out. Add a little water to moisten this. And remember, right now what we're going for is just that initial clean. We're not looking to have a perfect clean. That will come at the end. Right now we're doing bite-sized pieces here. A lot of times people, they believe they're going to have to replace their sink, replace their toilet whenever they come to renovate a project or move into a new office. But sometimes all it takes is a new clean. So if your business in Seattle and Tacoma, you're opening it up for the first time and you need an initial clean, my recommendation is reach out to a cleaner in the area. ESNW Cleaning, we're always available for these types of jobs. Could save you thousands of dollars because you don't have to replace the sink or the toilet. You just have to get it well cleaned by a professional cleaner. The initial scrub with the brush, and now rather than wash this down the sink, I don't want to clog it. I always want to reinforce that message. We want to avoid clogging sinks and avoid throwing debris down it. So I take a paper towel and I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to wipe all of this stuff that we just scrubbed off of here and throw that away, not flush it down the sink. So now this is cleaned up quite nicely. We can start looking at it a little bit more on less of the cleaning, more of the sanitizing step, which is where we're going to leave the disinfectant on a little bit longer. We're going to give it another scrub, this time with active water flowing. And what we're going to be aiming at doing is getting rid of these little paint imperfections that you still see down here. That's not coming out easy. So we're going to focus in on that, getting this nice and polished. So ultimately this is going to be very clean. And as I always say, when you're cleaning a sink mirror combo, you're going to start with the sink first and then work your way up. A little bit different than the shower video. If you haven't seen that one, definitely check it out. Where I say top down, here you're going to do bottom up. Mirror is going to be the second. All right, here we go. We've done the initial clean where we had that major buildup. That is gone. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my friend, Barkeeper, aka Barkeeper's friend. And I'm going to go ahead and liberally pour this on here. And we're going to go ahead and scrub that using this brush here. The goal here, just like before, we're not trying to make this perfect right now. This is just the first clean. What you want to do is make sure that you spread this all over the sink. So even up top here, all right? You're going to want to make sure that you let that sit and you're spreading it for a while here. There you go. Make sure you get it into these corners here where it's tight. These are areas where people often miss, is this tight corners here. Go ahead and scrub that, move that around. All right, underneath this portion here, there you go. The main thing is making sure you apply liberally and you apply it everywhere and you really scrub that in there. Okay, great. So this top area is done, let's say. Now I'm going to work my way across this. There you go. Okay. This back area, there's always a lot of buildup. So make sure that you scrub this in a uniform fashion so you don't accidentally miss a spot. But you're going to definitely want to scrub this extra. Make sure you do horizontal and vertical. And the reason for that is just sometimes the way that the buildup is in the sink, it requires a different angle, not a harder scrubbing. So keep that in mind. Another area that is commonly missed is going to be these 3 holes you see right here. Okay? So you see that. Usually this is easy to come out, but it's often missed. So here you go. And now you're going to go ahead and turn on this water. And then remember these little paint scrubs or these paint spots? With the edge of this brush here, this plastic part, I'm going to get those right out. Check that out. Beautiful. Came right out. So now let's go ahead and start rinsing this off. This is after just one scrub, as you saw. And you can see I'm kind of getting water everywhere. That's okay. The main thing here is making sure that you remove all of the bar keepers and you can see how your sink is coming out. Already, just with the water here, that initial scrub, look how polished this is looking. Beautiful. Looks brand new. This is just also solidifying or making it very clear that things like this can be cleaned and they can be used for a number of years. You don't have to always just go quickly to replace. Find the right cleaner, have them try a thorough clean of the product or of the sink, bathrooms, and then see where you're at. Then evaluate. But I think when the customer sees this sink, they're going to be very happy that they kept it and didn't decide to go with a quick replacement. There we go. Look at that. Okay. These are looking much better. Okay, great.